Hello? Where's my microphone? Okay, so you guys are able to hear my microphone then, but you're not able to hear my other stuff. But you can hear me now, which is good. Hello? Okay, looks like everything's coming through now. Yeah, my audio looks like it's coming through. Sorry about that, chat. Windows 11 updates. They're great. Love them. Apologies. I updated my computer over the weekend and decided to be all crazy. And you should be able to hear the music as well as me yapping. So but cool beans. Chat, sound off if you're hearing everything. All is as it should be. Perfect. Perfect. All right, chat. Well, we're back to play some more Metroid today. So I guess let's go ahead and get started. I'm running a little behind, but I'll make up for it by streaming a little bit longer today. I'm not going to put out the schedule until after today's stream because I don't really know where to gauge that we're at with Metroid Prime 2 because we still have we still have the Sanctuary Fortress Temple, which we're just about done. We're 2 of the 3 keys. And then outside of that, we're kind of cruising. I can tell you progress-wise, we're pretty close, like story-wise and all that. But outside of that, we will see where exactly we end up today. So this should definitely be the final week of Metroid Prime 2, but otherwise, chat, that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and do our YouTube intro, and then we'll go ahead and do it, okay? Ready? YouTube! Hey, yo, YouTube, we're back. We're playing some more Metroid today, as you can see from the marathon title above me. Continuing Metroid Prime 2. If you're wondering where the schedule is at and stuff like that, if you watch this like the day-and-day release, I don't really know where to gauge us at when it comes to Metroid Prime 2. We're about done with Sanctuary Fortress, but I did say I would do cleanup and stuff like that and try to go for the biggest percentage I can. But yeah, otherwise, YouTube, that's about it. If you want to see more, feel free to leave a like. It helps me a lot. Otherwise, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more. More shorts coming your way as well. And then, yeah, YouTube, so see you in a moment. Oh, I did also update Dolphin. I updated my drivers. Everything should run better today. And I'm going to hope that everything runs better, I should say. But yeah, see you in a moment, YouTube. Let me get the game booted up. Welcome in, Crimson Beast. Hello, brother. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. How's First Descendant treating you? I saw your post about how Bunny is broken. Time played 11 hours. Jesus. All right. And we're back, YouTube. Hopefully everything comes through as it should. Perfect. First Ascendant's still pretty fun. So, Chad, over the weekend, your boy, your retired Destiny fan, has picked up a new itch, a new craze. I am playing the game that can't beat the allegations for the First Ascendant, which has been a lot of fun. I've actually been enjoying it a lot more than I thought I would have for a free to play, like, transaction heavy game. But yeah, otherwise, it's been great. It's actually been a lot of fun. Ooh. I just realized we're not on the game, chat. I'm so sorry. Who is he? First day streaming, huh? Uh-oh. Did the update make it worse? I mean, the biggest things that I could change really quick on the fly would be this graphically, because this is the only thing that I changed. Was this? Can do that. Might crash the game, but that's okay. Alright. Jump decided to die. Very cool. You know, working with our totally legal GameCube. I was gonna say PS2. Hope it looks and runs okay for you guys. It's a little stuttery for me, but I don't know what I need to do to change that. So oh, I was gonna say, Crimson, with us playing First Ascendant, I feel like we're getting kind of close to the baseline point where it's like there's not much else for us to do. Like we're gonna hit the end game pretty hard. All right, so that's that weird room that we're not able to do anything with, and then Phasing Cliffs, portal. Yeah, we're kind of in a weird part right now where there's not a whole lot for us to do. Because we got the key. This door leads up to the temple room. And yeah, so I'm kind of lost as to where to go for the final room. And we have big bombs now, but the only thing I can think of, if I can hit the right button, is Sky Temple. Is there anything in here? The green, you know, the power of green. Green. What is my power, Master Oogway? Green. Okay, so here's the light world. I mean, there's this, but I feel like that's just kind of an upgrade thing, and that's about it. I can't imagine that that's really anything major. It's a way doohickey mining station, Agon energy controller. Green. I mean, this is an elevator. That's 100% what this is. So that's the elevator down that we found. Let's get out of the dark zone and we'll try to figure out what's kind of going on. Because yeah, I'm just trying to think, like, is there something we're missing with that one room, with the jumping room? Because that's the only thing I can genuinely think of. So, I was gonna ask, have you unlocked any new Descendants, by the way, Crimson? Or still just rocking the ones you already have? Oh, what the hell is this? Oh. We're missing a whole elevator, chat. Is this the dynamo room? Yeah, this is the reactor core. How did we do this? We're missing a whole, like, area. Okay, well, that at least clears up some confusion. Jeez Louise. Stuttering today is pretty intense. Maybe that update wasn't a good idea. Tried to drop the resolution a little bit, see if maybe that helps. The game knows we figured it out. Just got to level 40 on Visa. That's your starter, right? I was gonna ask, did you end up doing your daily peak? Don't be annoying. Nice. We made it. Alright, man. Nice. That worked out better. Watch it just be like Sanctuary Fortress just kind of sucks. Okay. Like, I'm gonna catch you at some point. There we go. Get me out of here. Oh, okay. I was like, that sucks. No AoE for me. If we continue to have the starter chat, I might, what I might do for the sake of the game, what I might do is I might, oh, okay. I know what's going on here. Yeah, we hear it. I might restart the game and adjust what if I'm running like DirectX 11 or anything like that, because that very much could be it. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. Like, I know I'm not crazy. Let me check something really fast. All right. Gotta give me the worst fucking enemies to fight, huh? The pseudo Metroids. Wow, all right. So are they, like, I'm so confused as to what they take damage to. I don't know what the fuck they take damage to. They take damage to that. All I know is I'm taking a lot of damage from doing this, so... Alright. So I'm assuming that that's what this enemy is. It's just... We get it. These enemies, I think, have to be the most annoying enemies in this game. Strictly because of the fact that, like... It seems like they don't take damage from anything else, and they essentially dodge all your heavy attacks. So you just kind of have to shoot them up like that. That's good. That guy is annoying. Alright, so we got another one. Really cool room, by the way. Is it? Oh yeah. I mean, this room is really cool, actually. I don't know why I'm acting like it's not. Yeah, shoot. Let's head up here and see what's going on up here. Haven't been up here before. Oh, we can't do this yet. If you can kind of guess what this is. We don't have the ability to do it yet, but that's something important, and it'll come up here soon. So, don't even stress out. It's actually lost all that health to the stupid dudes. How's audio, by the way? How do I sound? Had to lower my volume this weekend because of playing with friends. Apologies, chat. I'm just looking at something really fast. All right. Let's keep going. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold on, YouTube. Okay. Game broke anyway. Good to know. That sucks. We weren't able to save. What I'll do is, I'll catch this up really fast. Since I'm here and the game broke, man, get the stupid... That's not what I meant to do, Chad. Let me see. Yeah, it's only been like recently that it's how the hell do I turn on dual core? All right, so I turned it on to DirectX 11. Let me go into here. Configuration, enable dual core. Yep. Speed limit. Okay. Interface. What's this? Yeah, like it was running fine. That's what I'm confused by is did I mess with something or configure something that's not correct? Hmm. There was very little stuttering too. Yeah. It was only in like specific things. I mean, that's fine. We can have it be a very high GPU cost. That's all I'm running. So, all right, we'll give that a try. So, we shall see. Let me check. Nice job, mods, for the changeover. Okay. And in the meantime, we got to play catch up. It is super weird that like all of a sudden we're having a ton of issues with this game. Especially since like, Alright. Here's to hoping it works better. I've changed the shader compilation and stuff like that, so... And so far, so good. Watches have just figured it out, and it had to do with the fact that the game wasn't loading shaders fast enough. Yeah, this is... Okay, so far this is pretty smooth. So the big difference that I did was I essentially made it so that it can utilize higher demand of my GPU, which I thought I had set up already, but I guess not. That took a pretty big frame rate dip, but also didn't let it spawn in. Oh, that might be good to know. Okay, so we need to head this way. Now that we know where to go, chat. But yeah, so far so good. I guess let me unpause the recording. Hey, YouTube, we're back. Long story short, game crashed. Game's not showing on my end. So, there it is. But yes, game crashed. Game's not showing. I played around with the Dolphin emulator a little bit, and now we're back up and running. And it seems like it's running a lot better now. So, I essentially downgraded the resolution type from DirectX 12 to DirectX 11, and for anybody who's a tech nerd, and updated it to run the like Omega Uber sampling. I'm gonna try not to just keep clicking out of the screen because I feel like I shouldn't have fallen here. Oh hell yeah. Just in case, I'll pull out the dark beam. But yeah, upgraded it to be the Uber sampling, and essentially now it's supposed to utilize my graphics card more, which is fine because I don't run... Like, I'm obviously streaming and stuff like that, but I don't run anything else as far as stream goes. It's not like I'm out here running, like, animations and stuff like that, so... But hey, we're back. We made it back. Oh, interesting. Did you see that, chat? It popped its head up because I destroyed the one body and moved to the next one. Yeah, so this is definitely running a lot better now, which is nice. As I've always said, and I will say time and time again, one of my biggest things as a content creator is regardless of the platform, I want to make sure it looks nice. And if it doesn't look nice, I want chat to let me know so that I can identify it and I can fix it or turn it off for the time being. The biggest thing I don't want to do is stream and my stream look bad. So, I make mistakes. I'm human. That makes sense. But as far as like I go, I'd rather give you guys good content than anything else. Like good looking content. All right. So we learned last time that essentially I just need to blast these guys. So even with the frame rate dipping, it seems like when I load into new areas, is when it happens. But I'll take that over the constant stuttering. And these guys are really harsh on my frame rate. For some reason. You know, for some reason, the totally legal GameCube that I'm playing on is struggling with these guys for some reason. Come on. And you know, if anything, this just means that this just means we get better, more health to play around with. It's just dusty. Yeah, it's just a little dusty. Had to blow on, you know, had to blow on the system, lick the disc a little bit. Yeah, it's something about these portals it does not like. I have a zit forming on my nose and I can feel it. Chat, don't you hate zits? I hate zits. I hate zits specifically on like any softer skin area. So like for me, I get zits on my nose and that shit sucks. What do you mean I'm fighting a boss? Oh, I see what we're doing. Okay. Oh, that sucks. Where's my next probe? What was that? Oh. I didn't know we were fighting a boss. Oh, Jesus. Let me not do that again. That sucked. Oh, that's lame. There we go. Yeah, this is kind of the wait, like, for them to come to you. Nice. Also, welcome in anybody who's just joining us. My name is Fulcrum. I'm a variety streamer. Currently, we're doing a Metroid marathon. This includes all the Prime games and the retro games, as I call them. All right. Ouch. Like, that's lame. If it's gonna... Oh, come on. There we go. I'm surprised he gave it to me. Should be the big guy now, yeah? Goodbye. Goodbye! I do wonder if, like, the best way to do this would be in the future is to just compile shaders. Yay! After all this time, we have made it, chat. Let's go! Why did you shield it? Sonic interface unit detected. Weird. Like I said, we're getting to the point where, like, things are a little confusing for me. Not like a bad way, but Oh, interesting. It's like Plinko. So, if I remember what I saw correctly, we want to drop here, 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 and here? Yes. Every time you say shaders, all I think is Destiny. Hey, that's fair. It's kind of the same idea. All right. This is a cool elevator. It's nice that it's not just like a normal elevator like we keep encountering. It's nice that this is like, hey, shoot yourself up. And there's like a small little mini puzzle here. It's not too hard, but it's not too easy. I feel like the game is so quiet today. What was that shot? Did you see that, chat? I'm gonna get blasted. I'm sorry, chat. Alright, cool. He's dead. I'm sorry. He's been exploded. Hey, dude. We take those. More lore! Sure, I'm not still paused. I would have been so sad if I was still paused. Alright, let's go get that energy tank, because we might as well. Because if you remember, we actually have an energy tank over here to go after. At least we should. This is not it. I'm out of here. You're not what I want. Should have just looked at the, Oops. Yeah. Energy tank. I think we're only missing 3. 3 or 4. Yay. We can now hop across. Oh yeah, no. We're fine on... Sorry, I just clicked out of it for 5 seconds. Oops. So now we can get over easy without all that extra hassle. This will be important later. Now, there's a portal here. This leads to that weird area. Nope. Portal there. As you can imagine, this is the, like, final area where we get a key. So... that's why I was like, I'm super lost. No. See, this area is always kind of cool because the, there's like rain, but it's not normal rain. It's like electricity. I forget what this is. There is a thing here. And I don't believe it's just go straight. I think there's something we have to do. But this is our like room of that we're doing stuff in, so we'll hang out in here, we'll do some stuff. Hope you're still enjoying, chat. I'm enjoying. I know this area has been kind of the slower of the three. It's very cool looking though, which is always kind of cool. There we go. As you can see, we're now doing a spider ball puzzle. Yeah, this is the part of the game that typically gets a lot of people. There we go. Nice. You will get knocked off if you, like, take that all the way over, which sucks. Let's see what's going on here. I think this just opens the portal, yeah. That just opens the portal. So we're not quite done. There is one more reason to go back up there, if I remember correctly. I think it's that there is a power bomb. Which I will say, it's always interesting because power bombs you use for collectibles, and I feel like that's about it. So, yeah, now if we really wanted to, we could go in, get the key, come out. Yep. I didn't intend to show you that, but that's what that looks like. You just get hit, get knocked off, takes like 3 points of damage. Kid me really struggled. It was a struggle bus, this area. Specifically this puzzle. Or I shouldn't even really call it a puzzle, this thing. Hey, Goth Vintage, welcome in. Hope you're doing great. Happy Monday to ya. Yeah, we don't want to hit that box. There we go. It's pretty lax though with the grab. So that means the last time we were like super close to the edge. Don't push me, because I'm close to the edge. Oh. What is happening? There we go. I'm like, why you being mean? I was gonna smash into that. There we go. I'm like stressed out I'm gonna fall. Did I miss whatever's up there? I feel like I 100% did. Okay. Hanging by the fire, having a fun time camping. Nice! Hope you're enjoying camping. Camping's always fun. Singing our campfire song. Alright. As you can see, there's our final key. And there's a bunch of dudes we don't like. I don't know why I charged this up. Did this game? I'm gonna be really sad if it did. Yep. Alright, what's this say? GPU device instance has been suspended. Get device removed. Reason to determine the appropriate action. Device removal. GPU will not respond to more commands, most likely because of invalid command passing by calling application. Success. D source code video backend. D texture function. Ignore and continue. Ignore for this session if possible. All right. Cool. Go into here. We do this. Oh well. One more try. One more try. What is it called? Hey, Pizza Mark. We just had our game crash, so, you know, that's doing awesome. Give me one moment to try to do some more things. Yeah, it's all right. We just here, YouTube, let me pause. It's all right. It's happened twice now. It's just something about like Dolphin. Dolphin just is like not able to handle it. It's like having extreme issues, for lack of a better term. I don't know if it's because my PC is just getting older or if it's something else. I don't know. I want to get it fixed though. Because like it's working, and that's the crazy part is it's working, but then it's like dying randomly. So it's like, cool, thanks, man. That helps really not at all. And that, because it's not really needed right now. We'll just close essentially anything that's not needed. Let me close this. There we go. Let me see. Let me check where Dolphin is installed. Because that could also be it. Dolphin. Okay. So it's on my... Okay. That's fine. Because that's still an SSD, so... That could be why. It's because... You go in here. Where are you, Dolphin? 286 files. Here, let me switch over to this. It's just looking at you. Are you not here? Yeah, then it says F you. Yeah. It's how it feels today, man. We make a little progress and then it's gone. Goodbye. Let me do this. Dolphin. I'm assuming Dolphin 86 is where I need to go. Ooh, that got picked up on the mic. That pop. Ugh. We'll get it fixed, chat. We'll get it fixed. I'm just going to do some troubleshooting right now. Dolphin stuttering and crashing. Yeah, that's the crazy part is like this should not be happening for what it is. Yeah, because you would think with, since I have a 2080 Super, it should be fine. All right, now my thing is starting to run really slow. Let me try to find it. I saw it was an 86 file, so it has to be here somewhere. Let me see. We'll get it fixed. But in other words, how is everybody's Monday? Did everybody do anything fun? There it is. Okay. Let's cut this. Hey, thank you so much, brother. Give me one moment. Might have found our solution. But thank you so much, Usnoli, for the 10 months in a row. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Much love. Much love. Thank you. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing well. I am having issues with Dolphin, but that's okay because I'm working on getting it fixed right now. So what I'm thinking it might be is that my local disk is getting pretty full. And so it's one of those that I'm wondering if that might be the case, is my local disk is getting really full. I don't know why it's getting so full. Because I have OBS studios in here? No. No shot. Let me see. I don't know. I'll look at that later, but Dolphin should be good to go now. Yep, that's fine. All right. Hopefully this didn't just break our save with me moving this, but I did move it to my hard drive. For some reason, it was in my OneDrive, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. That's concerning. Okay. Check my graphics. Yep. Everything looks to be about the same. All right. To hybrid Uber and just run it like that. We'll run it back. One more time. See, that's kind of the excuse me. That's kind of the crummy thing about Sanctuary Fortress is Sanctuary Fortress is primarily wow. This is so much louder. But I can see it's not being picked up by my thing. Oh, is it because I don't? I need to reset Dolphin's audio. Let me see. Configure. Oh, hold on. Stop. We will stop this emulation. Stop the emulation. Okay, dual cores on. Okay. Where is your audio going to, friend? Tools. Hotkey. Audio settings. Okay. Has it on there, but for some reason it's not coming through. Don't know why. And it's like super loud. Okay, there it goes. Weird. It was like audio wasn't coming through fully. Nickens! Welcome in, Nickens. Long time no see. Friend of the channel. Thank you, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the sub, the tier 1 sub. Starting a hype train. 5 minutes. Let's go! We gotta play catch up though, chat. Alright. So there's still some minor stuttering, but that's probably because of me putting it to Uber, to the Uber Super Sampler. Hello, my friend. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. We're just playing through Metroid Prime. You know how it is. Guess let me start the YouTube recording. Hello, YouTube. We're back. Be very careful with the words you choose. That's crazy. This is your legit, is your legit copy. Yeah, my absolutely legal legit copy of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. I mean, shoot, I'll go pull out the box right now and show you the fact that this is my totally legal copy. I will say, so far, it's running a lot smoother. I have a strong suspicion that the reason I was having a lot of issues was probably because my local disk is pretty full, and that tends to slow down everything. So, unfortunately, what I really need to do is I need to go through and probably wipe hold it from the attic myself. Nice. Yeah, you did. Our cat Jax helped find it. He's on the thumbnails. He's the orange kitty on the thumbnails. Yeah. Seems like we're back in business, though, as far as things go. Maybe what I'll do here is we'll save. I already fell, so I might as well go over here and save this time. So, in case anything happens. We could boot it up over here. If I need to, I was like, I could make a save state. Smelled it out. Yeah. Like a pig with truffles. Alright. So. But thank you so much, Usnoli and Nickens, for the resub. Or resub for Noli and Nickens for the first time sub. I very much appreciate it, friend. Hey, buddy. You're in my grundle. Get out of here. Ouch. Oh, he didn't actually hurt me. Just acted like it hurt me. What just happened? Niggins with the gifted sub. Thank you so much. Gifted sub going to Goth Vintage, another regular of the channel. Shout out, congrats, Goth Vintage, for your gifted sub. You are literally blocking my way. Alright, this sucks. I get it, you're snipers. But thank you so much. Up to 93% on the hype train. We're getting there. Okay, so I have a strong suspicion that the... What's it called? That the Uber sampling is going to be very helpful here in regards to the shaders. I should probably just blow up his head. Yeah, let's just blow his head off. Alright, we'll do that. Is it really I just need to roll into him? Alright. So it is you have to, like, boost ball into him. All right. How are you today, Nickens, though? I hope you're having a wonderful Monday. I know Mondays are, you know, kind of rough for some of us. I'm just gonna do this. I really don't feel like dealing with these guys. Speedrun tech, chat. Speedrun tech. Let's go. Awesome. The happiest I've been in 8 months. Oh, that's awesome, dude. That's super awesome. I'm glad you're having such a good day. If you don't mind, share with the class. What's going on? What made you happy today? Wow, we are at 0 HP, chat. You see that? Alright, back to do this boss fight again. Pseudo boss fight, I guess. Oop. Almost got hit. Nice. Like small stuttering here, so oh, you crazy dude. Done. Thank you. I love my horrible job for Metroid 1. That's it. Remember, yeah, that's super awesome. Going from one like bad place to a better place, super awesome. We've all been there. Oh man, I would have gotten that too. Watching my favorite streamer, thank you. Did you see that, chat? I almost got that. That was a little early. That was my bad. There we go. Ow! Well, we got that. Oh! Alright. It's fine, we got a lot of health here. Ooh, frame rate, please. Frame rate, please. There we go. I'm like, can I hit you again? Yeah, sit back, relax. I'm glad that you're having a fantastic first day at your new gigs. Okay, so that's not real then. I don't know how I hit that. That is an interesting graphical glitch, chat. I don't think I've ever seen something like this. At least not in these older games. Oh, I disagree. It's like angled. There's that. Oh, come on. Oh, okay. I don't know when it's out. So I can't see it. This is such an interesting dilemma. I'm taking all the damage. I can't see it. What is happening? Can I not hit it? I would love to be able to jump. All right, man. I don't think I can actually fight this guy. Because it's like, if you look, chat, it's actually not coming out at all. It's just kind of glitched. It's as if it's not there. And of course it has to happen here. Can't happen on like the normal map. Yeah, I don't think there's a way I can do this. That's okay. Yeah, we have to reset because got some sort of visual glitch. So that's so what happens is essentially like that centerpiece drops down like the other ones, but I guess because I broke it as it was going back up, it glitched it to where it said that it was still active, is I guess what happened. So today's just a rough day for Metroid. Oh well. Perfect. Hey, it's a totally legal GameCube, so things are bound to happen. Luckily, we're closer this time. Hey, man. You're gonna let me pass? You are gonna let me pass. That crying duck is me internally. And it's more I just want to play my favorite game. But this area seems to be like the bane of my existence in more ways than one. From the multiple crashes to... what's this? I'm not even gonna mess with these guys this time. I know I was entirely in the dark there. I apologize. Hopefully it keeps our visor, because then we could immediately jump out and just start shooting the next echo things. We're gonna get so good at this, chat. We're gonna get so fast at this. This section and the next. So fast. Luckily, we're not dealing with such heavy stuttering this time, so I'm going to assume that it's just gonna run better from across the board. All right. So now we know what we're doing, if we haven't perfected it already. Oh, and I still miss. And I still miss. Let's go! Yay! Third time's a charm. And if you're wondering why I'm not really moving all that much, it's because I'm just kind of waiting. It's faster to wait in this earlier section, it seems. Oh, come on. Done. So that's what that's naturally supposed to be. Disagree. Nickens, if you're still here. That's what that naturally is supposed to be. It's just that big robot. You smack him right in the head. This is like a pseudo boss, like more of a puzzle boss than anything else. There we go. Morph ball puzzle, because all the bosses for morph balls are really more just nice. Yeah, so as you can see, it's literally just that. It's a pretty straightforward, and there's only like 3 things of this, so that's why I'm like, the fact that we lost it here really kind of hurts, because like this is literally the end. Oh, disagree. And like, you can shoot yourself off an angle. There we go. There we go. And that's it. That's literally that boss. It's a super straightforward boss. It's just like, for some reason, we keep getting gypped. But, you know, second time's a charm for him. Or I guess third time now. Alright. Skipping those guys was definitely the move. I remember as a kid that, that dish used to... Is this emulated? No, it's totally on my, you know... My totally legal GameCube. That seems to... That I like to just put little stickers of Dolphin on. Alright, so what we learned last time was left, right, done. Okay. But yes, to answer your question, yeah. So I don't get in trouble with good old Nintendo, because this is on my totally legal GameCube. Embers helped me find it in the attic. I'm just going to do what I normally do and skip these guys. Oh, actually, we're not going to be able to. But getting closer is definitely going to be the play here. Interesting. But yes, if you would like to know. With, yeah, and Metroid Sniffing Jax, my cat, who very lovingly found my very physical copy of this game that I load every day that we play it on stream. He sniffed it out in the attic. You know, as all cats do. They're kind of like dogs, you know. They have like the snoots of bloodhounds. Usnoli can probably talk about that too, because I know he has cats. If he's still in chat. All right, disagree. All right, disagree. I'm like, gonna do it to me a third time? But yes, this is your first time seeing Metroid Prime. This is Metroid Prime 2. Metroid Prime 2 is my favorite of the Metroids. So far, we are making our way through the third and final temple to our knowledge, known as Sanctuary Fortress. It's aight. What? I was saying you have cats that can definitely sniff out video game cartridges. All right, chat, we're back. We made it. And we're running a lot better this time. Definitely not having issues with loading loading through portals, because that seemed to be what the big issue was. So the only thing we encountered was the oh, I disagree. You're in it. Cool. Disagree. Sorry about the frame rate. Did this other guy, like, perish? Is that what happened? There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, we can't do anything over there yet. I was like, I'm burning. What is this? Well, I guess this is how we get across the lake. That's crazy that I could snipe him from all the way over here. But hey, I ain't complaining. For all my YouTube friends, my YouTube rubber ducks and frogs in the pond, I hope the video has still been good. I know it's been riddled with issues, but it seems like at least everything's moderately stabilizing now, so here's hoping it stays that way. What is going on with this? Is it just supposed to be like a shield of like, hey, you were doing this? Oh no, the stuttering is back. I'm still convinced that it might just be Sanctuary Fortresses like this. Oh, look at that, chat. Wonder what that could be. Screw attack? What's that? We actually should know what that is from previous games. I forget what we do here. Well, time to bomb. Nice. So we gotta flip these bad boys around. Alright, so now we lowered the drawbridge. Let's go. I'm assuming we're going in the dark. Yippee! Alright. Oh no. Chat, the bugs. The bugs. Open the door. Just realized that shit was really fast. Okay. So now we're here. All right, and you did. Is that another guy? Bring it on. And you're dead. let me in? Couldn't fit the little ball in the hole, chat. I swear I was good at marbles when I was younger, I promise. Yeah, now you frozen. I'm gonna hope that this works. I don't know why I keep hitting that button. Just seems to be the button of the day is Morph Ball. Almost fell off. Oh, and I did fall off. Okay. All right, everything looks good now. Oh, I see the error. Actually, we were really close. Is that a thing we can do? No, definitely not. I was like, we're really close. And if you're wondering why I'm like locking on and then strafing, it's because strafing is, I missed that by a mile. Strafing is faster movement than normal. I believe the speedrun does actually use that, but I forget, like, they do, if I remember correctly, they do tech in the very beginning of the game that makes it so that, like, essentially Samus's movement is, like, doesn't ever stop moving. So... goodness, chat, the bugs. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I'm like, wow, the load. But yes, the very, very tough puzzle. That is this puzzle. Remember I, like, had a story with this whole, like, area? But I forget what it is. Yay! We have a screw attack. So as you know, screw attack was not in the first game. This is actually new to this game. I don't believe you get screw attack in Prime 3 either. I think screw attack is exclusive to Prime. So it's essentially that same thing we get from what's it called? From Ridley? After you beat Ridley. It is a tempo thing, though. So that's the big thing you learn, and they try to teach you early on, is that it is a tempo thing. I think it's that you only get like 4. Could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was wrong. It's a tempo thing. So, like, if you do it too fast, it will just kind of like... I hate these guys. Alright. Bring it on. Actually, wait. We don't even need to fight these guys. Just like a Dark Souls game, time is of the essence, so any enemies we can skip, we will skip. Time is a commodity, and there are other things I'd rather show you than these dudes. And these dudes. Ouch. Alright, cool, we got one. Somehow I still end up falling in holes when I'm not even trying. Oh, hey. We take those. Alright, so as you can see, there's these interesting orange plates here. Do kind of need to actually run and jump at them. What am I doing wrong here? Pretty sure it's just this. There we go. So that's what these orange, like, little plates are, is essentially, like, your fast pass way up. I will say the speed boost is very finicky here. Not just here, I should say, but in general. It's one of the more finicky things you can do. Or I should say you can do, but you kind of get what I'm saying. It's a very, like, finicky system. That's the best way I can put it. As you can see, we're up here. There you go. So we have some reason to head down. I forget. Staging area. It's the hive reactor. It's the portal. That's the staging area. Okay. Or so, I'm assuming we weren't supposed to go there at all. I don't recall that being the case, but I guess I'm wrong. Alright, man. So, the other kind of cool thing about the, actually, wait. You're gonna get this close to me, man. I'm gonna shoot you. So what's kind of cool about the screw attack is all these big open areas and stuff like that that we once were, like, pretty cautious of. You can now just kind of go through, which is super cool. I do. What do you mean, Embers? So yeah, now the big thing we can do is, as you can see, since we passed this area, the big orb, like, monsters are gone, which works out because they tend to take the longest. Man, get out of my way. Get out of my way. Crazies. Oh, that's right, this. Okay. So, this is actually in when we load up the menu. This is one of these, Alright. This is when you load up the menu for the first time. This is probably the toughest thing for me. A love-hate relationship with this. Okay. Okay. As you can see, this is... So the worst part is this is not the only time that they do this. It's very cool, but it's not the only time they do it. And I can tell you it's all tempo. That can, like, mess up a lot of people. Alright. Pretty sure we got all the, yep, Inghive temple keys. So now we can go fight the boss. Hey, you uglies. So if we wanted to go that way, if I remember correctly, I don't think there's actually a reason to do that. Yeah, there's just the portal. I mean, there's the portal. We could do that really fast. The only downside is we're essentially going through the same portal. It's interesting, so they didn't even notice me, if you notice that. I was too quick. I was too fast. Making our way through. I was way too fast. So I will say, just out of curiosity, chat, as far as the Metroid Marathon goes, are you guys still enjoying watching the entirety of Metroid? If you're not, that's okay. I second-guessed myself last second, chat. But if you're like, you just want to watch the Prime games and then we move on to something else for a little bit, I'm absolutely fine with that as well. Because we did go through pretty much the entirety of, I don't think there's a reason to go through that door. I mean, I guess we could just to see what's through it. No, it's fine. We'll go through it. I always do. I like hearing you talk about your special interests. I appreciate that, Embers. I appreciate that. I do want to do some RE here soon. And like I said, the only thing I'm worried about is that Prime 3 is going to take a while. So pretty much that's what I'm kind of waiting to see is how Prime 3 goes. Is essentially how long the 2 takes, and then how long Prime 3 goes. Main streams for the next while will be Metroid. Yeah, so I'm thinking I might update the marathon. Instead of being the entire chronological order, we might save that for like a fun subathon or something like that. Maybe a surprise game, another stream. Older titles. Yeah, because that's what I was thinking about is like, just because these are taking so long. So what I might do is we'll stick it out for the Prime games just so we have like all the Prime games under our belt on stream in preparation for 4. Because 1, it's been super fun to kind of play through these 3D Prime games. But then once we're done with 3, we'll go back to our normally scheduled stuff until Prime 4 comes out. Plus, the other thing I'm a little worried about is when Prime 4 comes out. You know what I'm saying? So I have a strong suspicion Prime 4 is going to come out soon. Sooner rather than later, if that makes sense. Like, a lot sooner rather than later is what my honest feelings are. A lot sooner than we anticipate. One day a week, try something else. I could do that. Alright, time to finish up Sanctuary Fortress. guys, I will say there's a couple indie games that I'm interested in. And I'm also going through and slowly making a list of like titles that I do want to check out this year. With Clair Obscur, I will say Clair Obscur is kind of up in the air on how much more I'm going to stream it. Just because it's such a long game, because I've seen where people have talked about how long that game is and how it's a super great game. I hate this area. I hate this specifically, this part. This part sucks. Honestly, fuck it. We're just gonna go. But, yeah. So, I don't know how much more we're going to play Clair Obscur on stream. I might just start playing it off stream and just do a review of the game, is what I'm kind of thinking. My overall, like, thoughts and feelings towards, like, things and script it out a little bit. Because I was enjoying it, but I'm just worried that it's going to take a very long time to play through it. Yeah, super ominous that this is, like, the room you're in. I just realized we could have shot these with beams in order to get the stuff. Oh yeah, as you can see, this is our big boss. He's pretty cool. This is probably one of my favorite bosses in this game. He's very much just kind of like a big puzzle. He does a lot of damage, but he's pretty cool. Oh, he's being infected like the other ones, chat. No, the purple. Yeah, Quadraxis. Alright, mechanism. Rogue high security drone. Heavily armed and armored mechanoid, lightly armored foot joints are vulnerable for bomb and boost attacks. Ouch. As you can see, though, he's essentially just a giant. That sucks. Run! Run from the beam! Yeah, I forget that this is how he works. Oh, that's unfortunate. He bent down right as a... There we go. Run! Ouch. that's a lot faster. Oh, Jesus. I don't know how I did that. That was entirely by chance. We're gonna wait for the next one. Oh, okay. Alright, we got another blue somewhere else. Stuck. There we go. Alright, so now we should be down just the last one. Ouch. As you can see, like, it's kind of like shielding. There we go. So now we're going to have, like, a dedicated... He's not quite as slow, he's just more of like methodical of like, you do this, you do this, you do this. Now he's mega charged. Yep. So as you can tell, shielded headed module, command module of the Guardian Union. Highly mobile and well-armed impervious force shield protects it from harm, receiving tactical data of hypersonic transmissions. Okay. Alright. Damage quadraxis, dedicated sentry building unit, main body rendered immobile. Set sonic tactical data burst detected. Destroy transmitter. So if you can't tell... Ouch. As you can see, there's a large, like, echo beam going to him. If I remember correctly, I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to do something like this. Nope. Yeah, the sonic piece is, like, supposed to be... Alright, stunned head module. Unit is vulnerable. Shield offline. Unit is generating drones for defense while trying to restore sonic tactical main body. Okay, we haven't quite got there yet. Oh, that's right. Need to kind of do this. So as you can tell, like, they've been kind of prepping you for this entire time. His boss fight is pretty tough for a lot of people in the beginning because, like, it requires you to actually utilize your, like, understanding of how certain skills work and stuff like that, which is always interesting, to say the least. I don't know if you see the spider guy over there, but he's definitely there. Oh, my arm. There we go. Thank you, Embers. You're just spinning, bro. Come on. Do it one more time. Two of the two time. Alright. Let's get you out of here. I forget that we're kind of on a ticking time clock. That's the best way I can put it. Should be just about dead. Okay. Yeah, because this was definitely like the way to go. So yes, as you can see, he's just a big puzzle box. We are now in like the main sort of thing, which is essentially we do it all over again. All right. Get the last scan of him. So this guy, actually all four are considered different scans, which final head module, tactical ability reduced, now vulnerable, link to main body severed, 2 weak points detected, target them with concussive blast to damage the unit. So, as you can see, ouch, ouch. So you pretty much just wait here until home slice is ready to go. Then you do, oh, you dickhead. Wow. That guy sucks. Oh, man, if I would have charged it up, would have been perfect. All right. Oh, I disagree. We're going to switch over to this side because he's being annoying. What even is this, like, nonsense he's doing, man? Come on. Go around. Do another round, you dork. Yes, as you can see, this is not very, like, fun. Because he does a lot of this. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, so he seems to be just too close here. Ouch, ouch. Yes, as you can see, this boss fight is not very fun. Go to a specific one. He does. Okay. Oh, okay. I see. There we go. I remember trying. So you actually can, if you really wanted to, you can fight him like normal. Ouch. You can't like just bounce onto his head. And that's game. Sorry that I was wasting time on miscalculating how it's supposed to work. Hey, what's that, chat? What do you think that is? Now this beam is what put this game on the map for a lot of people. The Annihilator beam. To switch to the Annihilator beam, charge weapon to fire when out of ammo. So the Annihilator beam is a very special beam. Because if I remember correctly, the Annihilator beam actually utilizes both ammo at the same time. And it is fantastic. It looks really cool, and it obliterates people. Like, it destroys. It's so good. So yes, as you can see... Oop. Thank you, Embers, for the update on the kitties. That's okay, just make it so that Silver is the only one that can come out, and then we're good to go. But yes, we have finally finished up Sanctuary Fortress. Super dope. Well, kind of. We're not fully done, but we're pretty close. After all this time. Final melon. The last dandelion. It's ours. It is interesting because, like, Sanctuary Fortress, Quadraxis is very reminiscent of a lot. Like, a lot of people remember Quadraxis. I remember Quadraxis from when I was younger. The Big Fish, Quadraxis, and the ball demon. I forget what his name is. But the one that... Boost Ball is another one. Dark Samus is another one. But those are like iconic boss fights to this game. Because you just don't find anything quite like it in the other Metroid, in the other Prime games. So... But yes, as you can see, it's utilizing both. I will say the only sad part is the like dust cloud-esque thing that we're experiencing now. That essentially takes over for the entirety of the remaining game. Cool. Okay. that hurts. Hey, KJ, welcome in. Yes, now we have all beams, all visors, and we're able to do everything. Cool. I don't help myself here, man. If I remember correctly, I believe the Annihilator Beam can do this. Yep. Where is these pirates? Yep. Alright. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Just got home. How are you guys? We're doing good. We're doing good. We had another... It's been an interesting day for Metroid Prime. We have had 2 crashes and... Yeah. 2 crashes. Two crashes, and that's roughly about it. 2 crashes and then something else. I forget. I don't feel like this was the way to go. Oh, I keep forgetting to grab this lore. Yeah, I made some adjustments in the background. Chat was with here. I was worried you would have stopped streaming, but no. I was a little late today. Late starting, so... Yeah, we finished up Sanctuary Fortress just now. And now we're moving on to bigger and better things. Ouch. What am I supposed to do with this guy? Oh, I know what I may need to do. Go. These guys do a ton of damage. So, if you remember these, and you're like, hey... Okay, so that one doesn't get used at all. Now you know what we got. It's essentially this thing. Yay! So that's what that does. Long story short. Plus we can kind of speed... I now see why it had us go that way, because this is essentially how we can speed back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, if you wonder why I count, that's why when I'm jumping, is because the screw attack is a tempo-based thing. I know it's not infinite, but I forget what the cap is. The cap is quite large on it. Like you can get away with flying in most places. Yay! The light has been generated. I just realized that's shooting farther up, so that means Sky Temple is even much higher than before. Yep. Or just about the same height. Yay! We did it! Ah, the Illuminauts. Very cool. Energy transfer complete. This temple's energy has been restored. So, we will now make our way back. Hype! Indeed, as we have now finished up Sanctuary Fortress. I will say, we are nearing the end of... If we don't go back for the 100%, we are nearing the end of Metroid Prime 2. Or not 100%, but like running through and getting collectibles, because we've already missed like research stuff and all that, so there's no way we're going to get the 100%. But good to know, regardless. Figured I'd tell you. So I am going to go into this room and do the keys at the bottom, like we just did before. Just because we're already here, we legit have every mainline attachment at this point. I think the only thing we're missing... Getting an orb offline. I feel like I'm tripping because I have yet powering through these games. It's honestly insane to watch. Thanks. We actually were just talking about how we might change the marathon up a little bit. Not in a bad way, but we just might change it up to be more in line with just the Prime games for right now, because like Metroid Dread and stuff like that, I don't think are going to be getting another game anytime soon. Maybe not for a year at least. All right, game. This is horrible. this is terrible. But yeah, which, mind you, like I've said before, the Prime games versus the other games, these guys are terrible. I hate these enemies. Sancha, whatever she was saying. Yeah, that we're just going to essentially finish up with Prime 3, and then we'll probably move on to other series, just because, like, with Resident Evil coming out, I want to be able to at least catch up with those. And I think we'll just do, like, mainline. Probably just do the remakes for the time being. This was not the smart way to go. I just... And... Fuck these enemies. Yeah, go back to doing some variety. Plus, it's one of those things that there's some indie games I want to check out, as well as some horror games that I'm looking to get back into. Plus, I do kind of want to jump back into, like, more multiplayer-focused games. Like, I had a lot of fun playing Dead by Daylight. And now that Springtrap is out, I definitely want to show him off for anybody who's interested. Just because he's a very cool killer. He's fun. He's fun to play. Be fun to play Peak. We could maybe do a peak stream. It'd be, like I said, we're still, for the marathon, we're still going to go through and play through Prime 3. But then outside of that, it's going to be a slowdown. Open the door. So you might be wondering, where are we going now? What are we doing? So the next big thing to do, I just realized that the portal thing is in the overworld, not the underworld, or the dark world as it's called. I suck. I lost my train of thought. I feel bad. I lost my train of thought. as it happens. That's the best of us. Oh, I forget, if you, like, take out things with this beam, it gives you both ammo back. That's why, like, it works out really well. Let's see what's going on here. No, it's this. That. Yay! Oh. Oh! Alright, we just detonate it. Cool. Yay! Powerbomb expansion. Cool. If I remember correctly, this beam, I think, operates in the same fashion as the other beam, where you can get upgrades for it, and it's super good in that aspect, but, yeah, we already did that. What's it called? I think this one shoots like just a direct like connector beam and just does damage outright. I just know that the Annihilator beam is essentially like your one-stop shop beam. Essentially, they took what people knew about the magma beam and stuff like that and turned it into like, okay, this is your, you want this to be your main beam, this is your main beam now. No, you know, no big rhyme or reasons to it. You take two. I will say, wouldn't be Metroid fashion. I mean, you already know that there are there's 9 keys to the final temple, as much as we like that or not. Let's save here. We'll do a safety save. But as far as, like, collectibles go, or, like, extra goodies to get, I think we're pretty much good here. There's only, like, a couple items that a couple more things I want to try to go get. One of them is the bomb thing in Agon Wastes. the, well, the super missile door. And then, oh, stop being dumb. Oh, I guess we could have went back and did the... But yes, as you can see, this thing is a ammo generator. I'm pretty sure we got that up there. Yeah, pretty sure we're good there. Yay! Cool. And we're done with Sanctuary Fortress, as far as story goes. We'll be gone. I think every area has 3 keys, if I remember correctly. 3 or 2. One of the 2. I think you get hints in all of them. Remember, as a kid, it was tough. Alright, so the dark beam is still the best beam for that. Dark beam is still... That's the thing. It's like the Annihilator beam is fantastic in the aspects of... the Annihilator beam is very much a, what's it called? A beam that kind of like, we're done there. Yeah, we can just kind of head back. It's sort of jack of all trades beam. So like it doesn't quite do as much damage as like dark and light beam, I think, but it shoots a lot faster and it demolishes enemies a lot more. But yeah, so actually, shoot, we might just for the fun of it, we might do, if chat's interested, for as far as the marathon goes and stuff like that, I could do depending on where we're at with Metroid Prime 2, we could do like a small peak stream on Thursday, if that's how everybody's feeling, if you want to take a break from Metroids. Obviously, we're going to continue and finish Metroid Prime 2, but it is a situation of how much left, you know what I'm saying? But I am excited for Prime 4, and I will be having, hopefully, longer streams for Prime 4. Alright, so now we need to go up. Yep. You know, one of the big things I want to get is I want to get all the energy tanks, because we did it in Prime 1. I think that should be at least our goal, is we may not 100% the game, but at least getting all the energy tanks would be cool. Just because, you know. Here for all the games. All the games. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad you're still having fun. The light of Aether shines from all 3 temples once more. And yet dark Aether remains. One energy controller still shines in the darkness, sustaining the world. The Sky Temple, dark shadow of this hallowed place, holds the final energy controller. The greatest and most powerful beast of the Ing keeps guard over what you seek. The 9 keys to the Sky Temple have been hidden in each land of the Dark World. Find them. Finding them will be perilous, but I offer you this blessed suit of armor, energized by the light of Aether itself. Its power will help you reach these final keys. May it serve you well in the darkness. Look at that, chat. It was in there the whole time. The final suit. Yay. Now this suit, chat, peak. The epitome of the best suit in the games. All Prime games, nothing compares to this suit. This suit is so good looking. I think the only suit that I think rivals this suit is in Metroid Dread, specifically. But this suit is so cool. You can now ride along the beams of light. Peak! So. But yes, we can now talk to him. The last stronghold thing remains. Seek its 9 keys to gain entry. Once you reach Sky's temple, let nothing be in your hand. So we're gonna take a moment and we're gonna look at the armor really fast. We're gonna look at the light suit. Yeah! Light suit is a fusion of Luminoth and Chozo battlesuit technology. Samus notes the suit is fully resistant to the effects of dark aether. Such a peak suit. The suit is also invulnerable to the effects of dark water. You can move through it without being impeded. Hey, welcome in the Luminoth. Peak suit! Yes. Welcome in, first-time chatter. Hope you're doing well. Light suit is able to access the Luminoth energy transport system. You can ride these beams of energy between the regions of Aether. So, yes, this is kind of where we start to get pretty spicy. Essentially, long story short, the idea here is... Hey, thank you so much for the follow. The Luminoth. Much love, my man. Thank you. Welcome in, bro. So as you can see, we can actually transport between areas now. And because you had... This is why, like, 100%ing this game isn't super hard in comparison to, like, Prime 1 and Prime 3, is because you can essentially teleport everywhere. But yes, welcome in, Illuminoth. Much love, my man. I'm assuming you really like Metroid Prime 2, as do I. So, I respect it. I understand it. Prime 2 is probably my favorite Prime game. Because I do consider Prime games different from Metroid games, because that's two different directors. So, but yes, we're officially up to 101 Dalmatians, or 101 followers. So shout out to that. Underrated. Yeah, I will say, I feel like I have to... I respect your thoughts on that, because I feel like Metroid Prime 2, although I think a lot of people know of its existence... Also, look at this Morph Ball, chat. This Morph Ball is also the best Morph Ball in the game. Literally nothing rivals it. Nothing rivals it in the series. This is the best Morph Ball. Fire. Yeah. Agreed. Alright, let's go... Sure, we can just go down here. But, what was I saying? But yes, Metroid Prime 2, I don't feel is, like... I definitely think people forget about it. I think people forget about the Metroid series as a whole, but then when it comes out with its, like, next generation game or something like that, it's just, you know, people are like, oh my god, I love Metroid Prime. Alright. Missile tank. Yay. %72%. So I have no doubt that makes me wonder if there's just a lot of things in this game that are like considered 1%. What's the best way out of here? Let's Game has a vibe. Really love the atmosphere. It is. It's like I said, it is definitely one of my favorites. So I definitely cannot complain about this game under any means. And I don't. I love this game. This game's so good. My loving wife can tell you that I very much love the Prime series. And I'm very happy we're getting a fourth one. I would love a release date for the fourth one, though. And we'll definitely be playing it on stream. If there's anything I can promise you, it's that. That might be a marathon in itself. I don't think I can get up there from here. I don't think we can actually get up here at all. Once we're through here. Hoping for a 2 and 3 get remastered. I agree. I was kind of thinking about this the other day. I really wouldn't be surprised if they just remaster the next thing they do is just remaster the trilogy as a whole. Strictly because of the mouse controls that the Switch 2 has. I imagine it, you know, as much as I'd hate to say this, because I when it comes to the Metroid series, I think I want everybody to be able to play these games, because these games are fantastic. And I think that besides the tank controls needing a little updated, these games really hold up really well. But I could see them... I lost my tempo. I could see them doing a remaster for the trilogy as a whole and putting it as a bundle on the Switch 2 exclusively, because Metroid Prime 3 was entirely motion controls based, and as much as, like, some people really like that, some people really don't, it is one of those circumstances that, because of that, I know that rock anywhere. No! Or break it, artifacts, chat. Because of that, I think it's a situation that they'll have to put it on the next system. Which, of course, as I've said before, I was able to snag one during the pre-order season for it, so we'll that gets announced, we'll be playing it. Or at least checking it out, because if it's in close tandem to this game, we might hold off for 5 seconds at least. I forget what's that way. Oh, that's right. That's the Portal 2. Ooh, that scared me. Game kind of froze. Alright, so we're definitely going to make our way into the darkness zone. If I remember correctly, this is like a... Oh no, this is where we got the dark beam. Plus, the beam system in this game is probably one of my favorites. Metroid Prime 3 kind of goes back to what Prime 1 had with the beams, but if I remember correctly, they essentially took, just like, you know, Prime 2, they essentially did the same thing where it's like, here's these... Wow, that was cool. Here's these... We're going to take the two systems from Prime 1, Prime 2, take the pros and cons of it, and load it into one. I think the biggest thing that people don't like I've said before many times, and I probably will say many times in the future, I imagine people don't like Metroid Prime 3 because of the motion controls. If they made it where, like, a Switch, a Wii Pro controller or a handheld controller worked on it, people would have loved Metroid Prime 3. Because it's not a bad game, but the motion controls definitely get a little old. Because they definitely do a thing with the Prime games where they where's the other ones? go. Curious as to how fast this will do. Oh yeah, that's much better. But okay, so we need to go do this. But yes, as you can see, the game does that thing that it loves to do, which is, hey, you know how you thought you were done? Well, guess what? You now have to go through and collect keys again. Just maybe don't do that. Go through and collect keys again. Just like in Prime 1. I don't think Prime 2 does this so much, if I remember correctly. I think it does, but not to the extreme of like this one or Prime 1. Stresses me out when I see it, yeah. There we go. If I remember correctly, it's this door. Ah, yes. All that work for another missile tank. Let's go. Love it. All right. Pretty sure we went through this way last time. And there's gonna be like dark Metroids in here, right? Or no, it's the baby Metroids. Nice. Oh, my frame rate. Alright. Let's go hunting for some keys, chat. So there's 3 areas. There's 9 keys in total. I'm going to guess that it's a situation of there's probably just going to be like 9 keys. Or 3 keys per area, because that makes the most sense to me. Luckily, we don't have to worry about... I'm curious what happens if I hit this. Oh, hell yeah. Okay, we got one. Oh, the other thing they don't really tell you is that you're also immune to, what's it called? To the poison gas. I guess we have to head back through here because I can't actually get up from here. Which is very interesting. Yeah, That's interesting. Okay. So I guess you got the one shot to do it, and then that's it, huh? Ow. Oh, the man's whipping my shots. That was crazy. Alright. If I remember correctly, I think we can just kind of go through here. I don't think we actually need to do this part. I think we can honestly just do this. Because the idea here is, just like the Chozo keys, you can... What took me out of it? I'm assuming I got shot by those guys, those bozos. That's annoying. Man, that's got to be bait. I have to hard disagree with you on that. But welcome in, Adam. Yeah, I got a hard disagree on that. Prime 4 looks so good. Alright, let's do this one more time. Too much like Halo. I will say I did go in and sort of keep an open mind, but I also didn't watch any of the playground tests. So, I don't know. We'll have to see, man. We shall have to see. Coming up here? Oh, don't do it. Alright, well, now you're dead. Just to be safe, we'll take the platforms. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't really speak on, like, how I feel towards, like, gameplay, because I am trying to go into it relatively blind. So, I mean, from the small, like, gameplay trailers I've seen, nothing looks too bad, but I could definitely see why, you potentially could have that take. Yay! Key! Since we're here and we're, you know, kind of moseying around, might as well just stock up on bullets. Alright, so now we'll continue. Denzin him. There it is. I'm assuming it's behind me. It's behind me. He's behind me, isn't he? Is this another missile tank? Oh, man. Oh, man. Alright, let's just get out of here. Sorry for the sound, chat. Okay, let's take a look. We'll save since we got the key, one of the keys here, but I believe there's probably going to be 3 keys per area. Yeah, because there hasn't been much reason to go into, like, the overworld or anything like that. It just wouldn't make sense for what they've kind of put down to us already. Alright, let's take a look. I'm curious if one's maybe here. Yeah, essentially we just kind of need to keep this on so we can find them. Oh, it like pushed me. Nice. Oh, that's new. It's red. Oh, they're both red, so they must do more damage. Let's take a look. I doubt there'd be one here, but I'd also be very unsurprised. I might actually just kind of look it up if I'm being honest. What do we think, chat? Should we just look it up? Or should we just keep kind of trucking along mysteriously? Problem with doing that one is a big problem. Yeah. I'm pretty sure in one of them there is one here, but oh well. Again, I'm gonna run out of those. Tough choice. You can look it up, but it's kind of fun watching you run around. As long as it's fun, we can keep running around. I'd say what I'll do is embers if you want to. Obviously, if you don't want to, you don't have to. Just let me know. If you want to try to locate the specific areas and then just kind of send me the associated area I'm in so that the other areas are still like relatively fresh. So I'm not just being like scrolling through of like, okay, you know, even though here's Agon Wastes, I get to see Sanctuary Fortress first because I had to scroll down to Agon Wastes. Yay. Missile expansion. Egg. What I'm supposed to look up. Just Sky Temple keys. I hit the button again, chat. I hit it again. I'm not intentionally doing. I just suck. There's got to be one here. This would be the only area that it would make sense. It's one of the biggest areas in the map. Okay. Nothing in here. Being tortured by the parasite. That's so mean. But I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're putting down. Let's do one pan here. Doesn't look like it. There we go. It's 9 keys, right? I'm not, like, losing my marbles. Inventory. Miscellaneous. Dark Temple Key. Sky Temple Key. Keys. Dark Argon. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so there is... So we only have one more key here then. So it is different per area. Good to know. Rude. Yeah, it says 9, but if you look, the actual beacon says otherwise. Like, it says there's a specific amount. Luckily, at least what's kind of cool is we can just kind of... Oh my goodness, I'm like way off track. There we go. Oop. Alright, you got your moment in the sun. You shot me once. We're moving on. Okay. Turn around and make sure I didn't miss it. I think I missed it. Okay. None here. There's a dark door I haven't been in here? Oh, no. I'm like... Alright, so we've gone through everywhere. Ah, except here. Okay. Probably should have looked at the map. Yay. Alright, so now we're back here. Let's take a look. So we need to go around town. So we need to go this way. That's always kind of fun to do with the clogged ones. Open new door. Has to be under. Yep. Interesting. So you could have gone down here and grabbed a power bomb like super early, I feel like. Because, yeah, you take a lot of damage, but not enough to... I mean, it's pretty slow. Yeah. Okay, went the wrong way. Cool. Alright, they just keep jumping onto the thing and dying. Don't mind that. I will say, I'm pretty sure we also get resistance to enemies as well. Something to note. As you can see, we can essentially snipe things. But yeah, we can essentially snipe things, which is really cool. Honestly, why don't we just do this? Yeah! Alright. Good night, Nickens. You have a wonderful day. Or a wonderful evening. We'll see you later. Thank you so much for dropping by. Wow. It's like a mirror. Sonic Boom. Is it like the big boom? Can we get 5 big booms, chat? Wow, not in here either, huh? Really? Not in here. This feels like it should have 100% been the place, but... oh well. We bring the boom. It's what we do. Bring the boom. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, chat. Guess we'll save here, but I'm just trying to finish up this place. Could it, is it actually where the one thing was? I'd be really surprised, but I mean, I guess. Oh. Silly Benilly. Open the door. Yeah, it must be in the other, like in the puzzle area. Unless it's here. It's tripping. All right. Well, we've searched every room, so now I'm gonna go ahead and look it up really fast. Okay. Listen to my keyboard type. Let's see. Dark Agon Mists. Dark Oasis, key barrier found in main reactor. So battleground, key barrier found in the central mining station. Note Samus must use either a screw attack to move at it once the ink catch location on the dark phaser. Battleground, Dark Oasis, key barrier is found in the main reactor, Agon Waste. Note 1 power bomb is required to expose the toxic pool. The light suit is needed to swim through it as well as to get past the ink storm in the alcove. Note that this key, as well as the ink storm, will not appear until the power bombs from Power Bomb Guardian have been obtained. Interesting. Okay, so you could have been going back and doing this. All right, so Dark Oasis, main reactor. Okay, so we are like right there. So it's like this room. Okay. Well, I'm glad I checked. Because the other area I was thinking was where we went and got the, I think it was Dark Beam, the Dark Matter Bomb or whatever it's called. So that would have been really confusing. Would have been real confusing. Open the door. Ah. Purple. Green. All right. There you are. Yeah. Green. Turn keys to gateway. Oh, okay. So that weird room is where the Sky Temple key is. I'm going to assume it will tell us where, but it is kind of fun to go through it by ourselves. All right, we can actually just head through. We can head through the portal here. Just to make it a little faster. Green. Why am I hearing a thing? Collectible? Question mark? Aha. It's gonna be another missile, take a bunch of money. Oh, I imagine this hurts if you mess this up. Yay. Alright. Where's my fast pass back? Alright, cool. So we can just head straight up to our favorite place in the game. Which is partially why these elevators exist. Grab you. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Wikitroid contains Metroid Prime 4 spoilers. I wonder how that is. Maybe it's just stuff that was released on the, what's it called? Alright, man. Let me out. Well, I guess we can do more portal stuff. We are getting to that point, though, in the night where we're probably going to start winding it. Alright. Back to the Dark Aether. I think as far as collectibles go, we're only missing, like, one thing from this area. Which is, like, missiles. Sorry, I got, like, itches in my nose. Itches in my nose. Alright, so what's kind of cool is... Oh, we're up to 79%. Dark Temple keys. Sky Temple keys. So, keys Hive. Sky Temple key 6. So, I'm thinking there's 3 here. So, we already have 1. So, we just need the others. It's interesting that there's, like, no enemies here now. Just kidding. It is really cool to be able to finally go through, like, the dark and light areas and not really be pressed about it. Oh, whoa. Hey, dude. Yeah, we're gonna go this way because I have a strong suspicion that we're gonna find the next guy. Oh, Jesus. Oh, he's on my radar. You see that, chat? Yeah, he's like way up there on my radar. Okay, let's do it. Okay. That went. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. If I rush it, that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What? What is happening? I just don't understand. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know it's more than 5. I guess it is. Where's this gonna send me? Oh. Okay. Neat.
I sometimes hate the way this game controls.
Now we get to do it again. Okie dokie. Move forward. And I fucking fell. Who is he, chat? Who is he? He's your streamer, that's who. Now we gotta do it again, right? Oh no, I fell down. I fell down. One more time. Why they would put you so close to the beam that you can back into it. Okay. There he is. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Give me the key. Give me my damn key. So, interestingly enough, they pop up on your radar. So, that's good to know. That is very good to know. Crazy part is that all that is just for keys. You don't actually use it for anything else. I guess it makes sense because in the... All right, that is a bad light. Don't mess with that light. All right, so now we're done with that one. I think the only other area I could think of personally is the... What's it called? Is the top section. But we'll save that for next time. As I'm tired and it's late. It's past my bedtime. Come on. So we'll go get the ammo, we'll save, and then we'll continue. But so far we're doing great on the keys. We're 3 in, so pretty good, I'd say. Pretty good, all things considered. Don't need to watch every cutscene that we've seen already. So, yeah, we just got to figure out where the last two ammo things are so that we're at 250. And then outside of that, just the energy tanks. And I think that I'd be comfortable calling it even there as far as it goes. All right. Well, YouTube, sorry for all the struggles in the beginning, but thank you so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one as we'll continue this in the future. Oh, this was an enemy nearby. Why does it say there's an enemy nearby? Y'all see that? It's up in the top left, but it says there's like an enemy here. Oh, is it the big brawler outside is loaded? Weird. But if you don't think anybody loves you, I, your streamer, love you, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you, everyone who stopped by today. Shout out again to the Luminoth for the follow, Nickens for the gifted sub, and the tier 1 sub, and Usnoli for the 10-month sub. So, thank you so much, everybody. You have a wonderful night. Stream, same goes to you. I will see you all on Thursday for some more games. We'll probably continue playing this, but we might fit in like a peak stream or something like that on Friday. But yeah, have a wonderful night, everybody. Bye. Bye. Bye.